Hi, I'm back again. It's Monique here today to talk to you a little bit about influence. So for anyone that has seen my website, anyone that knows what I do as a coach, you know that I really help leaders become more influential in the workplace. There are many ways that that is accomplished. But the bottom line of influence is that it's about how you behave, what you do, what you don't do, what you say, your actions. There's a lot that goes into influence. And we are all influential, whether we know it or not, whether we want to be or not. There are always people looking at us, looking up to us, watching our behavior, and making assessments the whole time. Now, sometimes that could be in the form of observations. Sometimes it's in the form of judgment, where people are judging or assessing or observing. So it is really in everyone's best interest to be the best influence that you can be, whatever that might mean to you. I want to share a little story with you, something that really struck me, and this was about 25 years ago. There was a particular sports figure, and I won't say his name, but he had some behavior in public many times, consistently, that was not looked upon well by the public and by the media. He was being interviewed at one point by the media, and the reporter said to him, "How can you have this kind of behavior in public all the time when you know people are looking up to you? Children are looking up to you like they do with sports figures, adults. People are looking up to you, you're in the public eye, yet you continue with this behavior that people don't like." And I remember the response that was given by the sports figure. And he said, in kind of an arrogant way, he said, I never asked to be an influence. I never asked for people to look up to me. If they are looking up to me, that's their problem. I have a right to behave in whatever way I want, and they don't have to look up to me. They don't have to see me as an influence. I remember that struck me as pretty unbelievable that he said that, because really the truth is none of us ask to be an influence. None of us ask to be looked up to. We don't broadcast, "Hey, look at me, I'm an influence." None of us do that. We go about our daily life in whatever way we do it, and people automatically watch us, observe us, look up to us, whether we want them to or not, whether we know it or not. And that's really the premise of what I help leaders do in my coaching when they say they want to be a better influence. I try to help them understand that people will look up to you whether you want them to or not, whether you ask them to or not, whether you know they are or not. So it's really in your best interest as a leader to conduct yourself in a way that will be a positive influence on people and on society and in the workplace, in corporations. And let's face it, the term leader applies in many different places, in the workplace, in the home, and in the community. So I challenge you to look at your leadership skills, whether that you have been formally taught or informally taught or not taught at all. But look at your behavior and really think about who might be looking at me right now? Who might I be influencing without even knowing it? And see if that might change the way that you act, or if it might change the way you speak, or change anything in the way you conduct yourself on a daily basis. That's it for today. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.